How's it going today, guys? Today I wanted to do a video on the PS4 getting PS2 backwards compatibility and some of the games that I would like to see on this backwards compatibility list. Well, this backwards compatibility is probably going to be digital only. It's still better than nothing, and finally we're actually getting some backwards compatibility on the PS4. Now, as far as anything that we can expect, I'm pretty certain that we'll be seeing everything that's on the PlayStation 2 Classics list, so there's really no need to be asking Sony to bring those games already onto the PS4, because they'll probably be there on the PS4 once PlayStation 2 backwards compatibility is launched. As far as anything that's gotten an HD remaster, I doubt it, although it would be pretty nice to see the original PS2 variants or versions playable in the PS2 Classics list if those games are imported over from the PlayStation 3. Now, Sony did make a tweet asking what people would like to see on the PS2 Classics list for PS4, and I've noticed a lot of people are asking for games like SOCOM and nothing really else. Me personally, and I've already made a tweet about this, I'd like to see all of the Onimusha games on the PS4, because if Capcom's not going to bring us an HD collection, at least we can get those upscaled to 1080p and playable on PS4, which would be just as nice, although I would prefer the HD collection physically and whatnot. Now, as far as some of the other games that I'd like to see on the PlayStation 2 Classics list on PS4, Yakuza 1 and 2 would be up there for me, mainly because I'm pretty certain Sega is not going to release the HD collection here in the West, so it'd be great to see those two games on the PlayStation 2 Classics list. Not to mention that because there's a lot of resellers that mark up the prices to a ridiculous amount for Yakuza 2, it makes sense to bring Yakuza 2 especially onto the PS2 Classics list. Now, another Sega title I'd like to see on the PS2 Classics list is Nightshade. I would have said Shinobi as well, but that's already on the PS2 Classics list on PS3. Moving back over to Capcom, I'd really like to see Chaos Legion and Haunting Ground make their way into the PS2 Classics list. Both those games I feel as though they need HD remasters, but if they can't get HD remasters, it'd be just as good to see them on the PlayStation 2 Classics list. I'd also like to see Way of the Samurai 1 and 2, as well as the spin-off game Samurai Western. Oddly enough, Way of the Samurai 2 has been published by Capcom here in the US, but that's beside the point. With that said, I think those would be great to see, especially because of the fact that Way of the Samurai 3 is on PlayStation now, so it'd be nice to see those three more niche titles, I guess you can say, make their way over to the PS2 Classics list. From Konami, I'd really like to see Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4 into the PS2 Classics list. Mainly 2 and 3 because the HD collection was just an abomination in on itself, so I think it'd be just great to play the better versions of Silent Hill 2 and 3, and then if possible Silent Hill 4 would be a nice add-on. With more horror games, I think Sony should bring over Extermination, which is a Resident Evil 2 style of clone, but I think it's a pretty decent clone from Sony, and it's worth trying out at least. Lastly, I would like to see Samurai Warriors 1, Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends, which was the expansion and improved a lot of things from the original release, Samurai Warriors 2, Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, and Samurai Warriors 2 Extreme Legends. Now, the only reason why I bring up Samurai Warriors 2 along with its expansions is because I really doubt that Koei Tecmo is going to release the Samurai Warriors 2 HD collection, which is something they should do, but I really doubt it. So it'd be nice to see those on the PlayStation 2 Classics list, and if I'm not mistaken, they're already on the PlayStation 2 Classics list on the PS3 on the Japanese PlayStation Store, so it'd be nice to see that on the US or just a Western PS store. Those are some brief thoughts I had and the list of games that I would like to see make their way over to the PS2 backwards compatibility list. That said, I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys would like to see down in the comment section. And with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you don't already, you can follow me on Google+, Twitter, and on Twitch, and I will see you all in the next video.